When you look at me, it would seem that from all angles, I'm probably not a fighter. But would it surprise you to know that you are correct? In fact, I've lived my entire life in fear of the iron fist of literally everyone. I grew up as a younger brother, so that means that I was just kind of born into learning how to take a beating, but it also means that I was born into being so goddamn annoying. However, when I was 14 years old, my parents decided that I, this kid right here, was the perfect candidate to learn how to box. And why wouldn't I be? I mean, teenage theater boys are some of the most overconfident and threatening mammals in the animal kingdom. Born to sing, forced to kill. But the truth is, I've never been in a single fight in my entire life. In fact, the closest I've ever come was at summer camp when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and this kid was mad at me, so he took my playing cards and he bent them, so I pushed him into a lake. But the more I reflect on that instance, the more I think, hey, you know, that was definitely a cheap shot, but I might be onto something here. Because I already know how to take a beating, but I know that I can't take on someone my own size. And if the only fight that I've ever won was against a 9-year-old, then what if... Guys, come on, it's a joke. Sort of. I can't truly describe how the thought process for this video began, but I do have a bit of an idea. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, but I always end up finding myself in these very specific YouTube rabbit holes. And recently, for whatever reason, it's been street fights, but it's because they make you ask so many questions, you know? The main question I always have is, why are these people even fighting in the first place? Look at this fight. Someone gets knocked out with a drink, and then everyone decides it's time to fight. Look, it looks like no one even knows who they're supposed to be fighting. They take this shit all the way up the street too, like fully in the middle of traffic. Then this guy puts his shoe back on, pulls up his pants, and gets ready to go in again. Keep in mind, no one's checked on the guy who got knocked out in the beginning. I think I enjoy these videos so much because the situations are so far from anything I would ever find myself doing. That being said, what does that have to do with this video? Well, if phones could date, then my phone would be the ideal man, because day in and day out, it does nothing but listen to everything I do. Mere minutes after watching that fight compilation, I was served the following TikTok with 0 likes, 0 comments, and 0 views.
It's Master Karate Todd and the Power Squad!
Okay. Let's talk. Because I know you're wondering, hey, who's Karate Master Todd? It's him.
First, we have to warm up our bodies so our training can have maximum impact.
Whoa, come on, man. I thought this was supposed to be a warm-up. You already put a fucking hole in my wall. Okay, so this trailer is super bizarre. Clearly, what we're dealing with is a karate class for kids taught by a hand-drawn animated lion named Todd, who also has a gun for some reason. As it stands, that seems to be everything that we're looking at here. And a normal person would probably just laugh that off and keep scrolling. But I'm not a normal person. So not only am I going to watch this entire class, I'm gonna take it. That was awesome. I haven't even edited it yet, but I already know it was sick. I started trying to find the full version of this series seconds after I got that TikTok ad. It was just one of those moments where I instantly knew it was gonna be a video. Well, believe it or not, the whole class is on Amazon Prime. Master Karate Todd's Online Beginners Karate Class. Now, I don't know about you, but I hate that name so much, okay, right? It should be Karate Master. Unless they're trying to say Master Karate Todd's Online Class, like they want you to master it. But then that's stupid, because like, why are you giving us instructions in the title? Just save it for the goddamn class. This fitness routine is uniquely designed for beginners ages 3 to 11, helping kids engage in exercise and to spark an early interest in the martial arts. Honestly, it sounds like a great time. I'm actually super excited. Looks like there's gonna be 4 classes, each about 15 minutes in length. And what's cool is that the final episode is actually a test, so there's an end game here. Because if I can't pass this class, then I will know once and for all that the life of the fighter is not for me. I could sit down and do it all in one day, but I feel like what's the fun in that? You know, I need to work, I need to sleep with it, I need to start over, I need to do it again the next day, you know? So we're gonna take it day by day. And honestly, I think that's all I can really yap about until I get into it, so here we go. This is probably one of the most embarrassing photos of me that exists. I don't even know why I'm angry. Why am I angry? Why am I playing football? Well, maybe I can answer these questions with Opera, a faster, safer, and smarter browser. Because Opera isn't just a browser, it's a whole new world. Pretty cool, right? One of my favorite things to play with has been Aria, Opera's new built-in AI feature. It's connected to the whole internet to provide real-time information and is able to give you clear answers instantly. Look at this. What is karate? And there you go. Look at that. That's, perfect. Another thing that I love is that you get a built-in ad blocker and VPN for entirely free, which is kind of insane because you usually have to like pay for VPNs. That way you can enjoy faster and more private browsing with no extensions needed. The last thing I want to point out is the built-in sidebar because it basically does everything. Want to listen to music? Built-in player. Boom. Want to use your favorite messenger apps like Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp? Oh, look, there it is. All of these features and so much more are waiting for you on Opera. So click the link in the description or head to opera.com to download and start browsing today. I didn't know we were signing up for an intro sequence. The actual structure of this show is anything but linear. And when I say that, I mean that at most times throughout this process, I can't tell whether I'm watching a cartoon or a karate class. Because it opens with this crazy action sequence set to music where Todd is like recycling and running through the jungle. Okay, quick additional note. Don't worry, this won't take long. On day one, I messed up the mic and it's just got the camera audio, but I promise it's okay. So just keep watching. It's really fun. I fixed it on the other days. Okay, yeah, so like they're throwing in this casual thing so far. Like I don't know if it's gonna become a theme later, but he's doing a lot of recycling. Not sure if they're gonna work the whole recycling thing into the karate. Not sure how they would. It's cool, and I think it's awesome that there's a lot of love put into this series, but it has nothing to do with karate. Anyway, he ends that sequence by jumping through the window of the dojo right into a crowd of children, and they just love it.
Now, before we begin, we need water to help keep our blood flowing. So everyone take a nice long drink. Because as we say here in the dojo,
okay, I got the water.
Hydrate and feel great.
Hydrate and feel great. Todd was really about the hydration in this, which I respect, you know, gotta remind the kids to stay hydrated. It's responsible, it's healthy, but the dude's obsessed with drinking water, okay? I think he had us hydrate maybe 4 times throughout the whole process in the 15-minute class.
Remember, we hydrate and feel great.
But honestly, I think the best way to get you guys through this is for me to not yap every 5 seconds, because I do that plenty during the class. So I'm just gonna cut around, let you watch, and we're gonna enjoy this ride together.
To help preserve the environment here in Organic Park, we drink from squirt bottles we can wash.
So we're in Organic Park. I've done a little bit of research that we're gonna get to in later days, but as far as I'm concerned, there's no real extended lore on this. Also, he has this bird friend that just flew in for a second and now she's fucking gone.
Power Squad, are you ready to go?
Yeah!
How about you at home?
Yeah.
Great.
I didn't get a chance to answer.
2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone at home, feel like you're getting warmed up?
Yeah, but can I, excuse me,
Good.
Master? I'd really like a chance to be introduced to my fellow classmates, the Power Squad. It would be nice to get to know them before we learn how to fight together, and potentially each other. When are we gonna learn how to windmill kick? When are we gonna learn how to drop kick? Whoa, they're moving faster than me!
It's just like jumping jacks.
Who is this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
Man, these kids have terrible form. I can beat their asses.
Back in the day, even Master Karate Todd had some problems.
Oh,
When it
oh
came
my
to
God! Wait,
MKT was
so getting a depressing backstory about Todd. In his, I don't even know what to say. They're trying to imply that Todd had some strung out days, but he's just holding a chocolate bar and he's a fat lion. It literally says in the captions, when it came to eating, MKT was a lion who liked to shove the pie in.
MKT was a lion who liked to shove the pie in.
That means we're 5 minutes into our 15-minute class, and so far we've seen a title sequence, we've stretched, and now we're getting a depressing backstory about Todd. This is gonna be a great week.
Straighten your back and pretend to sit a little bit. Hold it You've got it. That's the horse stance. We can learn some other moves. Everyone ready?
Yes, Master Karate Todd. It does make me wonder though, like, who are these kids? Who is Todd? More importantly, why does Todd have to be a lion, and why can't it just be actual Todd? All right, now it's time for the front stance, baby.
Bend your left leg and
Whoa!
now. Put your hand straight out in front, like this. But it should only be used for self-defense.
Wrong! Wrong! Todd is literally a lion. His whole thing is that he attacks things. Oh no, because he's a green-haired lion variant. It means that he only eats plants. Because he's from Planet Organic, or whatever it's called. Where are we? Organic land? Organ land? Gross. Defense stance. Oh.
Bend your arms and raise them up, keeping them strong and firm.
Wait, when did we get there?
Okay, everybody. It's time to review today's moves.
We did like 2 moves. Of course I'm gonna know all of them.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Yes,
Master Karate Todd!
Defense stance. Front stance. Defense stance.
God damn it, man. I'm not doing it again. We're in a new cutscene. It's a jukebox.
Junior Jukebox.
No. Is this a music video? Okay. Well, I mean, I'm starting to think that I've made a mistake here. Okay, so day 1, definitely a mistake. You know, as fun and flowery and comedic as this video is, I think one of my biggest downfalls immediately is that I'm not paying enough attention. It's a little ironic, right? I'm trying to discipline myself here, and these children are better behaved than me. But you can't blame me for being distracted, right? I mean, the concept of this, you know, without any background context is bizarre. Oh, it's got choreography. And I'm also not really sure which specific message they're trying to put out there. Like, they're talking about recycling, but then they're talking about eating healthy. They're also just kind of trying to abolish junk food. And now that I've gotten through the first day, I feel like I can approach this with a more level head. I was so overstimulated by the setup of everything, I think I'll be in much better spirits. Okay, let's call it there for today. Let's get a good night of rest, and let's call it. And do it all again tomorrow. All right, guys, day 2. Day 1 was kind of a mess, not gonna lie. There were a lot more moving pieces than I expected there to be. A lot of unexpected surprises. That's not completely a bad thing. But I think now, having done the first day, you know, having gotten it over with, I'm ready to get in and focus on day 2. But one of the big things I ran into yesterday was it seemed like there was a lot of lore, a lot of history that I was missing out on. But I wanted to take a closer look at it today. Is that okay? It's a well put together website, weirdly enough. Master Karate Todd, we are focused on the importance of keeping kids. Okay, see, once again, what's the point? Or not really what's the point, what's the goal? What is the intended goal of Master Karate Todd? We're focused on the importance of keeping kids safe online, okay? I thought it was about teaching karate. The elements at the heart of Master Karate Todd are health, fitness, discipline, and teaching a green way of living. Okay, now we're getting some lore here. DJ Flo is a young cheetah and a pupil of Master Karate Todd. She brings her own energy to the dojo by helping get the grooves going for the show. Her knowledge of classic beats and modern style helps her set a tone throughout the series that helps get everyone moving. Inez is a wise old cardinal, imparts life lessons and motherly wisdom to all. I think she spoke about 2 times in the first lesson. Most notably, she taught Master Karate Todd. Oh, well, yeah, that was kind of like the lore that they were teaching us, is like he was fat and he was eating chocolate bars, and then these 2 forest animals came to help him. So this is kind of just like surface level lore. Nothing too impressive. I don't think I'm learning anything insane right now. Well, it would seem that's it. So my suspicions are confirmed. It feels like there's more going on here that we don't know about. And I don't want to miss a step in this, right? There are 5 total ratings and 4 reviews for this series on Amazon Prime. And mysteriously enough, they were all placed within the same 2 weeks. I don't know if these are legit reviews. I think that's enough. I think we're ready to get into day 2. And this time, I'm not gonna plug the microphone into the headphone jack on the camera. That's what happened. All right, it's time for class, but let's go over what we learned last time, okay? This one, and then this one, okay? And then there was another one that I don't remember. Now, today's lesson is only 12 minutes long. This one, we're gonna be learning about blocks, okay? How to defend ourselves. Now, Todd's really big on the defense. I wish he was a little bit bigger on the attack. So yeah, I thought day 2 was going to be, much better than day 1. And I was right for maybe the first 30 seconds.
Power Squad, are you ready to go?
Yeah!
How about you at home?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great.
Dude, you never
we
let
have
me
to warm
finish.
up.
The day started becoming very repetitive, and by repetitive, I mean a little bit less than half of this class was just the same shit from day 1.
You look like a windmill.
Dude, we did this one yesterday. Do we really have to do it again? Okay, now they're just yapping about windmills, like actual windmills. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Everyone at home, feel like you're getting warmed up?
Dude, all we've done is move our arms so far.
Good.
Dude, you don't let me answer ever. I think some of them are stretching a little too quickly. Like this girl is whipping it around. She's gonna hurt herself. 8, 9, 10.
That's great.
Yes! We're almost halfway through. And all we've done is the same stretches as yesterday, okay? If you're gonna teach me the blocks, teach me the blocks, man. One thing that I found pretty funny, actually, is the fact that they brought back the sob story for Master Todd.
Even Master Karate Todd had some problems.
Don't do it again. Oh my God! I actually think they're going to be using that every single day to instill the idea of eating healthily, and it's awesome. I get it though, all right? I'm complaining about the repetitiveness. This is for children, okay? I do have to remember that. It does have to be repetitive in a sense, okay? The kids aren't gonna pick up on the helpful tips if they don't continually repeat them. I'm not a kid. Yeah, then the class started to get really difficult, fast-paced, and didn't really give me a chance to think. Oh my God, look at them! Dude, this is not slow. These kids are moving at a mile a minute. How am I supposed to keep up? Okay, I guess I'll just go with it. Whoa, who are these kids? Now this is getting a little bit meta. I was supposed to be the kids at home. I'm paying for this. Did they have to pay? I don't really know what I'm supposed to be picking up on here. Okay, this one's a little more complicated.
Right arm straight.
Right arm straight.
Left arm at your ear.
Left arm at your ear.
Pull down and in.
Pull down and
Great.
in. I'm just kind of watching through this footage as I edit the video. That is probably the best instruction given in the entire video series. I'm not even kidding.
Power Squad, you with me?
Yes, Master Karate Todd.
Everybody at home, are you with me too? Excellent.
Yes, oh
Let's do a
fuck, I missed
slow
my
set
chance.
of ready, go.
What happened to the sound? It's just these kids doing it in silence. Half of them aren't even, whoa. And if the class couldn't get any worse than it already had, everything switched up. The children, the audio quality, the camera quality. I don't know what was happening at this point.
Now make a strong horse stance.
Wait, the quality of everything just changed. What is happening right now? Everything is moving so fast, okay? I just don't even understand. The animation quality has changed. What is going on? These are completely different kids.
High block reverse punch. High block reverse punch. Kia!
Yo! And it's over. This one ended completely differently. Now we're seeing credits. I did talk about earlier how the repetition is probably necessary to keep children engaged, but I wouldn't call this repetition. Okay, I would call this nonsense. All in all, at least day 2 is shorter. I can at least give it that. I was glad to know that I at least remembered some of the stances from day 1, but honestly, one of my biggest legitimate criticisms with this so far is the fact that they're not teaching it in a very intuitive way. And this is for children, mind you. It's very fast paced and the explanations don't often add up with, what it's asking you to do. I am giving it the benefit of the doubt, because it is for children, but I'm an adult. Okay, and even I'm finding this confusing. How is a child supposed to pick up on this? In my mind right now, this video is utter nonsense, okay? Even more than Master Karate Todd. So, we'll see what happens on day 3. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm meditating right now. I don't know if you can tell by my surroundings, maybe the fact that my eyes are closed. I'm peaceful. Today I thought I would come to class in the most appropriate garb. I like to call this 5-year-old who just got woken up to go to karate class. And he just woke up. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am not having as much fun with this process as I thought I was going to, and that's really upsetting to me. And it's not because I don't find the subject matter fun. It's because it's actually really goddamn hard. And I haven't thought about this until now, but how stupid is it that they're trying to give us specific, arm directions with a cartoon character? They can make him manipulate his body in literally any way they want to. I just don't understand. You know what? No. because this morning is about peace. I went on Instagram and YouTube and I asked you guys to send in some encouraging thoughts, some inspiration. So we're just gonna take a look at those now, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna read them throughout day 3. That way we can have just such a peaceful and positive experience. But let's see how day 3 started off first, shall we? All right, guys, session number 3. Not feeling too hot. I'm feeling fine physically, just not feeling too hot with the, I don't know, man, please. Today, though, we finally get to learn about punches. We finally get to learn how to attack. Okay, starting with Instagram here, give up. Okay, all right, Olive, you've done editing work for me. Never again. Come on, man, you've got this. You got this, man, you got this. Give it a chop, man, karate chop, give it. All right. Cool. Those were from friends. God, good to know that they hate me. Just quit already. Okay, man. All right. Okay. Was this a mistake? So here I am doing the fucking stretches again, getting pretty goddamn repetitive. I do not care. Oh, I'm gonna pass out.
That's great.
Let's do it again. Kill me.
Remember, we hydrate and feel great.
Yeah,
So let's
rehydrate
go
and
from
feel
our
great.
squirt
I'm gonna suck this off. You are doing an adequate job. Thank you. You know, I think that's a good way to kind of describe the entirety of this process so far. It is highly adequate, right? I mean, truly, I don't even feel like I've learned anything at this point in time. It is nothing but adequate. It is nothing but an experience. I'm not even taking anything away from it. What happened to your face? I don't know. I thought I looked pretty handsome in the post. Feels like you're just kind of looking for something to make fun of me about. I didn't ask to be made fun of, okay? I asked for encouragement. Look at the directions. I couldn't have been more clear.
The wise win before the fight.
Yes, they do. All right, we're finally learning a new move, guys. We're learning the reverse punch.
With the top of your arm straight.
Okay.
And your palms facing the ceiling.
Got it.
And extend and turn your right so your fist is all the way in front of you.
Woo! Yeah, I'm feeling this one.
8, 9, yeah!
All right, I'm having a little more fun with this class. I'm gonna bust. All right. Get off my page. Your energy is limitless and your accomplishments are in your grasp. You got this. That's a great comment, okay? That actually does feel very encouraging. Maybe day 3 won't be so bad. Got some pretty hard-ass images here. These are super encouraging. I do often feel like the lone wolf. I do, like this one right here, I do want to rip this outfit off right now. Good job. Thanks. Wait, that's one of my friends. Thanks, man. How can Mr. Banana help? I don't know what that means.
Feeling good, Power Squad?
Definitely.
How about you at home?
Me, yes, I'm doing good. Well, we're learning a different language right now.
Defense stance.
Defense stance.
High block, punch,
High block.
kick.
Whoa!
High block, punch, kick.
Let's go over to YouTube here. Let's see what the real fans have to offer me, you know, the real fans. Nothing will go worse than the dinosaur extinction. Well, yeah, that's probably correct. I don't know if that's fair to compare to like human events, right? Because that's a completely different era of Earth's history. You know, the dinosaurs in human history, they don't mix. Tell you what though, free Palestine. That Starbucks down the street from my apartment, it's so goddamn empty. The universe is so massive. You are a small speck of dust in it. But all the people whose faces you put a smile on can together become a slightly larger speck of dust. And I think that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm gonna give it to you. That made me feel really good. I'm excited to hop in today.
It's time to learn high block, reverse punch.
Okay.
High block, reverse punch.
Oh, it's like a fake
High
out?
block, reverse punch. Yeah.
Wow.
Now everybody.
Okay, all right, man. It's not that great. Those 8-year-olds you're trying to beat are still gonna kick your ass, man. I'm sorry. Gunner. Yeah, okay, Gunner saying this. Yeah, big Gunner. He's a pretty big guy. You can't do worse than Gunner. That's what I'm saying. Gunner wouldn't do this class. Gunner would not take 5 days of a karate class with children. It's because he's not allowed to be around children. Now, this person has no context as to what this video is about. No matter what you do, there is a child that is doing it better than you, but you are older than the child, so kick that child. Unless the child knows boxing, don't kick that child. Does the child know karate?
Today we're gonna learn one of my favorite kicks, the roundhouse kick.
Oh, no way. I was wondering when we were gonna learn that.
2, 3, yeah!
Yeah, and it's over. I I mean, just like that. Okay, I was a little bit more high energy during this one, for whatever reason, whether I was forcing myself or what. Do I feel like it was even more fast-paced? Yes. Do I feel like I learned better today? Not really. Hey, you know what I do feel good about though at this point? I feel good that I'm giving these people money, aka paying for their class. I genuinely don't know how many people have taken this class organically. You know, the students in the classes that they show on the thing, I can only assume, you know, were given the class for free so that they could be part of the class. But I don't know, I do enjoy that I'm doing this, you know. It is a project that has a lot of love put into it, and for that, I respect it. But I'm not learning a lot, so I hope that, you know, maybe tomorrow things click, because tomorrow is my last day to train before there's no more training. Okay, day 4, in a word, concerning that you've never seen someone wear a hat like this with an outfit like this. I need to lock in, okay? Because if I don't get it right today, then I'm never gonna get it right. Tomorrow is the final test. What am I supposed to do? Just sit around and do nothing? No. So the last class was supposed to be all about punches, but we learned a kick in it, so... Uh-oh. This one is supposed to be about kicks, though. Kinda just threw me straight into the warm-ups. No warning, you know, no prompting. Oh, we're starting.
We need this position for our next warm-up, the jump start.
What do you mean our next warm-up? We just started. And I was tired of these goddamn warm-ups, dude. Like, please, never make me do warm-ups ever again. Look, guys, I don't know if you can see this right now, but I'm shaking my leg like I'm so impatient. 8, 9, 10. I already know I'm gonna fail this test. Like, why are you still edging me?
Feel those hearts pumping.
Yeah, I feel my heart pumping all right.
Everyone at home, feel like you're getting warmed up?
Yes, yes, yes.
Steady groove to help the bodies move.
Blah, blah, blah. Stop talking about your goddamn beats. You play the same 3 songs over and over again. They've given us this whole speech about, like, you know, karate should only be used for defense. And yeah, you're right, whatever. It's up for debate. But at this point, they've told us it so many times that I kind of feel like I want to use it not for defense. I mean, come on, I've wanted to use it not for defense the entire time, but like... 1, 2, wait, I'm using the complete wrong leg. It is impossible. I just don't get it, dude. It is impossible to learn karate moves when you have an animated character that consistently changes perspective trying to show you how to do them. Because after he does it, it goes to the kids, and they're doing something completely different. It's hopeless.
Now listen carefully, because this is a hard one.
Dude, you're saying this is a hard one, but it's been so hard already.
High block, punch, kick. High block, punch, kick.
Stop moving so fast.
1, 2, 3.
These kids have... Okay, well, that's it. I don't know, I feel like tomorrow, if I just rest this off, like, I could really pull off the test. I could pass this. I think another big problem that I had is, like, I can see this being a class for children. Like, absolutely. I think this is a perfect way to engage, you know, fun characters, you know, fun songs, whatever, you name it. But actually make it a children's class for beginners, right? This is a perfectly fine children's class, I think, for intermediates. I've never taken a karate class before, but some of this stuff, they're treating it like it's common knowledge at times. I mean, these kids are absolutely fucking whipping it around, and I'm just standing here looking like a goddamn idiot. But I don't know, man. They're like, this should only be used for defense. This should only be used for defense. I don't even know if I could use this to attack someone. I do sit here pre most of the editing process, and I wonder how just repetitive this is gonna be for the people watching the video. I'm very excited to find out. I just don't really know what to say at this point. I can't wait to get it all over with, and I can't wait to show off my skills. So let's just get to tomorrow. Okay, guys, day 5, the final day, the final test. I'm just introing from the battlefield today, okay? And that is because I think that this test is going to be very warlike. Chances that I pass this test, unlikely. But it depends on what standard you're going by, right? My prediction is that this class isn't even gonna have a standard. How are they going to determine whether or not I'm ready to be considered a karate master? This test is 5 minutes long, and I have to take a shit kind of badly. So, here we go. know what? No, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not a test. It's just not a test. Like, I'm genuinely a little bit upset right now. We're gonna watch this actually together. Mere seconds away from the end. Watch how it ends. Watch how it ends.
Wow. Now everybody, at attention.
It's over. No rating, no grading, a whole week for nothing. But you know what? I don't care about this class because if there's one thing that I did learn from this, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of karate. I did learn a little bit of karate, but I never got to fight anyone and I never got to break things. So the true test is, can I break things? We're gonna get our celebrity judge out here. He's gonna kind of tell me how I'm doing on this. All right, Todd, you big piece of shit, for wasting my time and for wasting my money, this session is dedicated to you. Karate should only be used for defense. My dick, okay? As far as I'm concerned, you didn't even use it in that video. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, you're not even real. Starting with our lowest weight class here, we're gonna be breaking this. This is not foam, this is marble, all right? This is solid marble. I'll need silence from the crowd, please. Silence from the crowd. Now, folks, that was a solid, clean break. I don't think that the break could have been any cleaner. So, John, what did you think of that? Well, sorry, man. Did you not hear me? What did you think? How does it look? All right, Todd, this next one is extra personal because you didn't just waste my money, you wasted our money. Who does this one go out to?
This one goes out to Master Karate Todd.
Well, the last one went out to Todd. So maybe this one goes out to the children.
Well, who was the other character that was like, when Todd had a bad time and was eating pie?
You're talking about DJ Flo.
DJ Flo.
Yeah, this one goes out to DJ Flo. What did you think?
Can I try one?
But when you break it, you have to go, Kya! This one goes out to the children, okay? I thought that was great. Oh! Well, I learned this. This is a front kick. Ready? Kya! Okay. Kya! That was sick! Ooh, I hate that noise. This is the final break. This is the heaviest weight class. So if I don't break this one, then that means Todd's right.
Back in the day, even Master Karate Todd had some problems.
Yeah! Yes! Yeah, that was awesome. You don't need a $12 Amazon class to learn how to do that. My biggest gripe with this is that it actually kind of led me on a little bit. You guys saw how excited I was at the beginning to get into this. It just ended up feeling like each class was the same thing. And the biggest thing that I ended up noticing that I didn't want to call out until the end is that multiple sessions contained clips from other sessions. And this could be accredited to two things, right? Number one, it could have just been genuinely a lazy editing job. Maybe just some errors happened in there. Number two, though, money. What did I learn in this, though? I learned to get on my feet and jump in love. No, I actually did have a good time doing this overall, I think. It was nice to get up, show my moves, and show my stuff. I also just love going through processes like this that are, I don't know, completely unnecessary. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not gonna do it, then who is? Who else is gonna take a children's karate class that no one has ever taken? If you guys enjoyed this process, though, if you enjoyed this style of video, and if you want to see more of it, please like and interact and comment. You know, like leave a comment about your favorite Kung Fu Panda movie. Which one do you think had the best arc? Okay, let's have a legitimate discussion and dialogue, all right? There's a weird part of me that doesn't want this video to end, but there is a very active part of me that does and is tired with it. That's all I have for you this time, but until next time, I'm actually, this is the final day of shooting, but I've like barely grazed the surface on editing, so that'll be great. Thank you, John. Thank you, John.